The street worker program is actually how UTEC got started. It's the oldest running program at UTEC. It's an outreach program. We target a lot of the hotspots in Lowell, gang hotspots, drug hotspots, places where homeless youth might be hanging out. Build relationships with them, help them out with resources. It's gotten a lot better than it used to be. It's come a long way. Pretty much all of Lowell's, it's thriving right now, but there's still some hotspots. There's still gang activity. In that respect, it's like a lot of other cities, around the world.
If we're really going to say we're going to work with the most high-risk young people, we can't just be sitting and waiting for them to knock on the door.
Right now, we're going to Billerica every week, once a week.
They believe in rehabilitation, and that relationship has been huge for us because we have a lot of guys that we work with. They get caught up doing whatever, and they'll get sent there.
I think if you polled anyone, paying $42,000 a year to incarcerate a young person is probably not on the top of anyone's list to have their tax dollars spent. When you look at young people who leave the juvenile justice system within a period of 3 years, 55% go back into adult prison versus our recidivism rate when it's at 13%.
That's a huge drain on tax dollars that could be going towards helping people with housing, and helping people with food and helping people keep clothing on their backs, helping youth with jobs.
We want to make sure that young people get the chance to transform themselves and transform their community. It also just makes wise economic sense for the health of the community.
Kids at United Teen Equality Center up in Lowell, they're turning gang members into productive citizens through programs like their Culinary Institute. When you talk to them about their success, their enthusiasm to do more is contagious.
I was in a gang. I seen all that stuff that I did, that I didn't want to do, but just because I wanted to be down with my friends, I did it.
Through Workforce, we're teaching them the basic essentials in how to hold down a job, how to show up on time, how to communicate with your colleagues and your supervisor.
We are a triple bottom line business. We want it to be high quality, and we want it to have a very strong business plan that's going to have stable revenue generation. The second bottom line is the benefit we're providing to our young people. And then lastly, we want to make sure the focus of the enterprise fills a need in the community.
These young people aren't going to make it the first time out, and we have to prepare ourselves mentally and physically for that.
Our model is built on multiple years, multiple chances.
Every time somebody leaves UTEC, they always wind up coming back because they know UTEC is going to help them out again.
The main thing that a transitional coach is here for is to just be a support system, which they probably aren't used to.
Conflict resolution, decrease their gang levels, helping them get stable housing.
I really never had this support system. When I first got pregnant, I thought my life was going to end.
I'm here as a TC to motivate that young person and to paint a picture where she can see herself, that she can be anybody.
He showed me how to be determined. He showed me how to motivate myself, how to not look on the outside, look in the inside.
We don't want to just be another organization that teaches young people and gets them into college. We don't just get them a job. That's not enough for us. We take the next step. Ultimately, our goal is to bring a young person from the street to the State House. We have a program here that gets young people together and trains them on how to be good grassroots community organizers to address problems in our community, create solutions for them, and then be the owners of the process. So they run their own campaigns.
We talk about the issues that's going around throughout Massachusetts. Even though we're youth, we can still make big changes.
When they're done here at UTEC, wherever they go, they are not going to stop having an amazing impact on the people around them.
It's enormously important for you to tell your stories. Your story is a powerful story. It's about hope and perseverance. It's about not giving up. That transformation is its own energy for other people still waiting for their transformations. All around this city and all around this Commonwealth in this country, people are in search of a reason to hope. And you are that reason to hope.
I I would like to think of ourselves as possibly the last place where a young person feels failed, a place where young people think, I tried A, I tried B, I tried C, and UTEC is a place where I can try and succeed.
I've been involved in, our gangs and out of gangs. I did nearly 6 years in prison. The hard way to learn, it's not always the best way. They don't need to be in prison for 5-6 years to become a better person.
Even though I dropped out at 12, had no education for 4 or 5 years, I went to that GED room and showed them that I still got it, I'm not gonna let nobody put me down, anything put me down. I'm just gonna move forward and just put my eyes in the sky, reach for the top.
It is really possible to create an environment where young people who have felt neglected or forgotten, who some people might say are too far gone or too old for change, it's entirely possible to create a place where such transformation is possible.